Gillis took the stage at the 2025 ESPY Awards with a monologue that immediately set the tone for controversy. Known for his raw, no-filter style, Gillis wasted no time in diving into sharp jabs at sports figures, cultural topics, and political icons. Some of his early jokes targeted familiar names like Simone Biles, Shohei Ohtani, and Bill Belichick. His bit about Belichick reading adult-themed children's books to his much younger girlfriend got roaring laughter from parts of the crowd. The room was clearly split between those enjoying the roast-style comedy and others shifting in their seats. As the monologue progressed, the tone grew edgier. One particularly jarring moment came when Gillis joked about WNBA star Caitlin Clark working at a Waffle House after retirement to continue fighting black women. The crowd's laughter stopped abruptly, replaced by boos and gasps. The camera caught Diana Taurasi reacting with a combination of disbelief and discomfort. This was no longer just a roast. It was a moment that crossed lines for many. Gillis seemed unfazed, carrying on with more controversial material, as if fully aware that backlash was inevitable. He continued pushing boundaries with jokes about Donald Trump, Mike Pence, and even Jeffrey Epstein. Referring to a supposed deleted Epstein joke, he quipped that it must have deleted itself, drawing nervous laughter and murmurs. At one point, he introduced a woman in the crowd as a four-time WNBA All-Star named Brittany Hicks, a name and person completely fabricated. The joke landed awkwardly, highlighting Gillis's willingness to manipulate the room's emotions and play with uncomfortable truths and fiction. The audience's reactions were a roller coaster of amusement, shock, and occasional groans. Online, the response to the monologue was just as mixed. Some fans praised Gillis for being fearless and bringing true comedy back to the ESPYs stage, comparing his performance to Norm Macdonald's legendary set. Others called his material lazy, offensive, and tone-deaf. Social media platforms were flooded with clips, reactions, debates, and arguments about whether his jokes were brave or simply crossed too many lines. It was clear Gillis had succeeded in becoming the headline of the night, whether for better or worse. By the end of his set, Gillis himself acknowledged the tension in the room, saying, "I see a lot of you don't like me, and that's okay." The awards show went on, honoring athletes like Simone Biles, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and others, but the shadow of the monologue lingered. Gillis had done what few hosts have dared. He flipped the script, made himself the focal point, and left a mark that would be talked about long after the lights went down. For some, it was comedy at its